before.
Why on earth would you want more guns in schools after what's happened today?
Here's why, Piers. If we could suddenly make all guns disappear, I'd have a different position. But I spend a lot of time thinking about this and reading about it. I teach a class at the law school level called Gun Control Seminar, and I get a new group of law students every term, and we discuss this in detail. And the simple facts are guns exist. They are essentially 1800s technology. Even semi-automatics came into being in the late 1800s. They're easy to make. They're not going anywhere. They last several human lifetimes with minimal maintenance. So since guns exist, and we know for a fact that the only way to stop an evil person, like the person you were discussing earlier in the show, is to shoot him, or he's going to shoot himself.
Hang on. This is exactly the argument that I've been hearing ever since I've joined CNN. I joined on air about a week after Gabby Giffords, a congresswoman, was shot in the head. Right, ever since then, we've had the Sikh temple, the Aurora incident. We had the shopping mall last week. Guy downstairs shot in the head from our New York bureau, and so on and so on and so on. And the argument I keep hearing is, well, if everybody else was armed, it wouldn't happen. It's a load of total hogwash, isn't it? No. If everyone had been armed at that movie theatre, twice as many people would have been killed in the mayhem that erupted.
Give an example where people have stopped these attacks and a bystander's been hit. You can't give me one example where a bystander's been hit by a permit holder.
The Empire State Building.
Where a permit holder.
Can I just...
The proof of the pudding
you don't
is that in every other industrialized country in the world,
gun shows
other than the United States,
ranges.
They have reasonable gun control laws, and they have 100 people a year, not 9,000 or 10,000 a year killed by guns.
Guys, listen,
Japan,
but it was lower before gun control there.
Japan adopted strong gun control laws.
And has almost zero crime.
And their homicide rate plummeted.
But the point is, the gun control didn't change it.
In Scotland, in Dunblane, in 1996, there was a very similar school shooting.
Right.
Just an awful situation. 16 young children killed exactly as they were today.
You know what?
Here.
The two of the
and they, as a result of this, they brought in a handgun ban. 162,000 handguns were handed in. Right? It is time for an amnesty.
Murder rates went
in
up.
America.
Listen.
There was an amnesty in Australia as well.
Murder rates went up.
There are about 35 murders a year in Britain.
But it was
35.
lower for another reason.
There are nearly 12,000 murders a year from guns in this country.
The point is,
when are you guys going to focus on that? Stop telling me the answer is more guns.
No,
it is not the answer.
Look, listen.
It was higher than it was after the ban. It was higher than it was before the ban.
So you want more guns, not less?
I'm saying
300 million guns in America isn't enough for you.
When you ban guns...
How many more kids have to die before you guys say, we want less guns, not more?
I'm upset about this. He asked me a question.
I want to tell you something.
Let him answer the question.
I'm upset because I worry that the gun control laws that you're pushing have killed people.
Oh, what a lot of nonsense.
Look, you have to explain.
Nonsense. An average of 35 killings from guns in Britain a year. In a place that banned handguns.
But
Here,
it was lower
no ban on these guns.
12,000
people a year die from gun murders.
Look, there are lots of differences across country.
You
have to understand.
Can I please have the opportunity to say something without screaming?
I mean, there is. I'm sorry, but
I just need to.
I've been debating this all week. Following the Bob Costas thing, the shopping mall and so on, following Aurora. I've been debating it for months, if not 2 years. I'm so frustrated. I'm so furious that these kids have been blown away again with legally acquired weapons. Some boy who's got problems takes his mother's 3 weapons, including this ridiculous assault rifle, and goes in a school and kills his kids. And you guys on the gun lobby still want to tell me the answer is more guns.
Look, I'm an academic.